Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating realm of human behavior and psychology. In today's video, we delve into 15 captivating psychological facts about human behavior that shed light on the intricate workings of our minds. Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the secrets behind our cognitive biases, social influences, and emotional responses. Let's dive in. 1. Priming effect. Have you ever wondered how subtle cues in your environment can shape your behavior? The priming effect is a psychological phenomenon that reveals just that. It suggests that exposure to certain stimuli can influence our subsequent behavior or decisions, even when we're not consciously aware of the influence. For instance, a study conducted by Barg, Chen, and Burrows, 1996, demonstrated that participants who were briefly exposed to the image of a coffee cup were more likely to behave in a socially warm and friendly manner afterward, compared to those who were exposed to a neutral image. This intriguing finding highlights the power of subtle cues in shaping our behavior without our conscious realization. 2. Illusory correlation. Our brains are wired to seek patterns and make connections, even when they don't exist. This tendency gives rise to the phenomenon known as the illusory correlation. For example, someone may believe that people who wear glasses are more intelligent, even though there is no direct link between wearing glasses and intelligence. This cognitive bias can lead to stereotypes and incorrect judgments, demonstrating how our brains can sometimes create connections where none actually exist. 3. Pygmalion Effect. The Pygmalion Effect, also referred to as the self-fulfilling prophecy, reveals the immense power of our beliefs and expectations in shaping human behavior. This effect suggests that when higher expectations are placed upon individuals, they tend to exhibit improved performance, while lower expectations can result in poorer performance. A classic example is an experiment conducted by Rosenthal and Jacobson, 1968, in an educational setting. Teachers were falsely told that certain students had high academic potential. Over time, these students showed significant academic improvement, reflecting how our beliefs about others can influence and shape their outcomes. 4. Confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is a prevalent cognitive bias that affects how we seek, interpret, and remember information. It refers to our tendency to selectively focus on information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs while disregarding contradictory evidence. An example of confirmation bias can be observed in political or ideological debates, where individuals tend to consume news or articles that align with their own perspectives while dismissing or ignoring information that challenges their views. This bias can hinder critical thinking and prevent us from considering alternative perspectives. 5. Hormone oxytocin. Oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone or cuddle chemical, plays a crucial role in social bonding, trust, and attachment. When we engage in intimate moments such as hugging, cuddling, or breastfeeding, oxytocin is released, contributing to feelings of closeness and connection between individuals. This hormone reinforces the bonds we form with loved ones and has a profound impact on our social relationships. 6. Cognitive biases. Our brains are not purely rational processors of information. They are prone to various cognitive biases that can lead to deviations from rationality or sound judgment. One example is the availability heuristic, where people rely on immediate examples that come to mind when making decisions. For instance, if we hear news reports about plane crashes, we may overestimate the likelihood of such accidents, leading to a fear of flying despite statistical evidence showing it to be safe. These biases remind us that our thinking is influenced by mental shortcuts and biases that shape our perception of the world. 7. Affective forecasting. Affective forecasting is our ability, or inability, to predict our future emotional states in response to certain events or circumstances. Research has shown that people tend to overestimate the intensity and duration of emotional reactions to both positive and negative life events. For example, individuals may anticipate that winning the lottery will bring everlasting happiness, only to find that the initial euphoria fades over time. Similarly, during challenging times, people may underestimate their resilience and ability to cope, assuming that they will feel devastated indefinitely. Affective forecasting biases remind us that our predictions about our future emotions are not always accurate. 8. Emotional contagion. Have you ever found yourself catching someone else's mood? That's because of emotional contagion, a phenomenon where we mimic and share the emotions of those around us. It's the reason why being around happy people can uplift our own mood, or why witnessing someone's sadness can make us feel empathetic. Emotional contagion highlights the power of emotional expression and the interconnectedness of our emotional experiences within social interactions. 9. Impostor Syndrome. Impostor syndrome is a psychological pattern where individuals doubt their accomplishments and fear being exposed as frauds, despite external evidence of their competence. Many high-achieving individuals experience this phenomenon, feeling like they are faking it, or that their achievements are solely due to luck. For instance, an accomplished professional may believe they are not truly skilled or knowledgeable in their field and fear being discovered as an imposter. Impostor syndrome reminds us of the psychological complexities behind feelings of self-doubt and the need for validation. 10. Cognitive dissonance. Continued, cognitive dissonance occurs when we experience mental discomfort due to holding contradictory beliefs or values. One concrete example is when a person is aware of the negative health effects of smoking but continues to smoke. To resolve this dissonance, they may justify their behavior by downplaying the risks or emphasizing other benefits they perceive, such as stress relief or social bonding. By aligning their beliefs with their actions, they reduce the psychological discomfort caused by the conflicting thoughts. 11. Memory reconsolidation. Our memories are not fixed records of past events. Each time we recall a memory, it becomes susceptible to alteration or distortion, influenced by subsequent experiences and information. This phenomenon is known as memory reconsolidation. For example, a person may recall a childhood memory, but as they discuss it with family members, different perspectives and additional details emerge, potentially altering their recollection of the event. Memory reconsolidation highlights the dynamic and malleable nature of our memories. 12. Normative social influence. Normative social influence refers to the tendency to conform to group norms in order to fit in or be accepted. A concrete example can be observed in situations where individuals change their behavior or opinions to align with those of the majority. For instance, imagine a group of friends deciding to go to a particular restaurant, even though one person prefers a different option. The individual might conform to the group's choice to avoid social disapproval or being seen as an outcast. 13. Endowment effect. The endowment effect describes our tendency to value something we already possess more than the same thing when we don't own it. For instance, if you were given a coffee mug as a gift, you might assign a higher value to it compared to its actual market price. This attachment to ownership influences our perception of an item's worth, often leading us to overvalue our possessions. 14. Hawthorne effect. The Hawthorne effect suggests that individuals may modify their behavior or performance when they are aware that they are being observed. This effect was observed in a series of studies conducted at the Hawthorne Works in the 1920s and 1930s. Workers' productivity increased not necessarily due to changes in work conditions, but rather because they were aware of being monitored and paid attention to. This demonstrates how the awareness of being observed can influence behavior and performance, leading to temporary improvements. 15. Working memory. Our working memory has limited capacity and can hold only a few pieces of information at a time. It is crucial for temporary storage and manipulation of information during cognitive tasks. For example, when trying to remember a phone number, we can typically hold only around 7 digits in our working memory. To overcome this limitation, strategies such as chunking information into meaningful units, e.g., grouping digits together, can help improve our working memory efficiency and aid in information retention and processing. As we conclude this video on the captivating psychological facts about human behavior, we hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for the complexities of our minds and the multitude of factors that influence our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Psychology continues to unravel the mysteries of human behavior, shedding light on the fascinating intricacies of our cognitive processes and social interactions. Stay curious and continue to explore the wonders of the human mind. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, may you continue to unravel the secrets of the human psyche. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.